Well, here's the replay. You have to say he's been a thorn in the side of the opposition all match. It's a good finish and a richly deserved hat-trick.
Well, it has been one-sided, but they deserve the plaudits for the fact that they've kept going and going. Delightful pass. And the alarm bells are ringing. Well, it might still work out for them. Dele Alli now. Here's Rose. Well, in the second half, trailing, albeit by a small margin. How should they be viewing this task, Lee?
Well, Tottenham haven't been at their best, have they? A little off colour for me in all departments, but they're still in this game. We always used to say on the pitch when we were losing, we're bound to get one more chance. Let's see if they do.
Under Herrera. Under Herrera with that lovely pass. Can he make it count? And in it goes!
Well, here it is again, Derek. The weight of the pass is excellent and the finish, clinical. Lovely play.
Well, if there were any lingering doubts about the outcome, surely they now have been removed. 1 minute remaining. The electronic board has been held aloft. 2 additional minutes here. And Neymar. Oh, a vital interception. And that is all for this game. It's
no kidding. Give it to you one time, it's opening. I've been cleaning up a long time like old linens. When I hit him with the one line, it's so living. I won't even try and handle opinions. No, I'm seeking Michelangelo brilliance. Wanna see the highs and the lows. I plan to know a life hands with no limits. But you just wanna kill for the coupe for the Porsche. I just say you real, make a tune for the cost. They know how I feel, get a tune for the cost. But now I wanna chill in a room full of sauce. But now I'm bringing life like a fruit with a seed in it. And I got a dice, speaking truth for the cost. Run up with the mic on the track with no speed limit. Man, I bring the heat to the booth with the bars. Walk in the room feeling silky smooth. They smell the feet like some filthy shoes. How do they dance to your conscious music? Well, if they're not stuck, they can still be moved. Cause I showed them rapping is cool, yeah. I took it back from the fools, yeah. You made it back to the Jew, nah. But I made impact in the Jew, nah. I got the game unlocked, it's a new dealership. They couldn't stop me and neither will you. I got my haters and ops, do you feel that? They stack the hay, but I'm needling through. But you know when you're trying to grasp it, but your head isn't having it. So you're reaching for the in your medicine cabinet. Everything afterwards that you hear they said is inaccurate. But when they're threatened like that, you know you're better than average. Oh, no, no, so they hate, but it's all my fault. But you're not anywhere I go.
And we find ourselves at one of the most iconic venues in world football, the Santiago Bernabeu, here in the Spanish capital, Madrid. I'm Derek Ray, joined here on the commentary box by Lee Dixon. And we've got so much to look forward to. This is where it all begins in Europe's Premier Club competition, the UEFA Champions League, the group stage, match day 1 action. It's Paris Saint-Germain taking on Chelsea.
Yeah, the long road to the final starts here in game 1. Always think that if you win your home games and don't lose your away games, you've got a good chance of progressing.
And the PSG team looks like this. Marco Verratti starts alongside Ander Herrera in the engine room. And up front, Kylian Mbappe plays alongside Ed. And Areola acquits himself magnificently. They've decided to take the corner short. Well, a corner right on the back of the last one. Just unable to take advantage of that developing situation. Neymar. Ander Herrera. The explosive Kylian Mbappe. A World Cup winner with France and so many strings to his footballing bow, Lee. Well, beautifully disguised ball. Mbappe must score. And a pretty straightforward stop for the goalkeeper there.
Yeah, weak shot, straight at him, no problem for the goalie.
Mateo Kovacic. Now Giroud. Here's Kovacic. William. Meunier. Verratti now. Neymar. They've regained possession. Well, I think it's fair to say, Lee, when you talk about teams that could win the UEFA Champions League, Chelsea have to be in that conversation.
Yeah, absolutely. They've forced themselves onto that platform now, and quite rightly so, and they're a team really, really difficult to beat, and they produce such exciting football at times as well, Derek.
He's taken on his opponent here. That is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances. Verratti. This is Neymar. Here is Juan Bernat. Tremendous intuition to win it back. This is Pedro. Possession one. Jorginho. Top-notch tackle. Firing it towards goal. Great save by Areola. And played in by Willian. Foiling them effectively. Neymar makes his way forward with purpose. Options around him. A chance to whip it in. And he did what he had to do defensively. The ball with Marcos Alonso.
Nothing in it, Derek, is there? Just testing each other out. Tactically, it's fascinating. Who will buckle first?
Conte. Kovacic. It looked as though he might have... been onside, but he was just a fraction. Off.
Oh, I'm not so sure. I'd like to see that again.
Under Herrera. Here is Juan Bernat. Herrera. Well, he's lost the ball. Interesting to compare and contrast PSG now with PSG a few years ago. Lee, you played against them in a pretty big contest before the big money came in.
Yeah, this semi-final in '94, the Cup Winners' Cup, they had a few good players. They had the one exceptional one in David Ginola, and guess whose job it was to mark him? That'll be mine. Fortunately, I came out on top. Well, the team did, and we got to the final.
Jorginho. And the first half is in the history book. And so the second half of this Champions League group stage match day 1 contest commences. Willian. Giroud. Mateo Kovacic. Beautifully timed. Cavani. Happy to take on the shot. Are they going to forge ahead? And this time, it's in! Well, the goal will not stand. It is offside.
Yeah, good football there, but just straight offside.
Under Herrera. Here's Mbappe. And he was in the right place to intercept. Kylian Mbappe, such a burgeoning talent, but if he analyses this performance, and you're going to analyse this performance, is he going to be cross with himself?
Well, it's not been a great first half of football as far as he's concerned. He seemed a little bit sluggish to me, Derek. Easy for the back line to pick him up. Needs more movement.
And it's a really good-looking Paris Saint-Germain attack. What will they do next? On the ball, Rudiger. Conte now. Losing custody of it, Conte. Well, he's got plenty of space on the flank here. Willian waiting to pounce. Well, the clearance half-hearted. Keeper's contribution, but what next? Really a very poor ball. Conte. And now Willian coming into it. It's a stunning save by Alphonse Areola. Willian with it. The shot wasn't really far enough away from the goalkeeper. Oh, he's given it away. The opening goal, due reward for their efforts.
Well, they've made the pressure count. They really deserve this lead.
And they are back underway. Chelsea with the advantage. I must say, no shortage of space. Kovacic running with the ball confidently. Really good reading of the game to win possession back. Crossed into the penalty area. Well, he couldn't quite keep the header down.
Well, it was the pace on the cross. Sometimes with that much power on the cross, just cushion it, otherwise it goes over.
Well, great read there to intercept. And it's a matter of what occurs in the final 15 minutes. Plenty of running room in the wide position. And excellent vision. Marcos Alonso. Well, far from the cross he had in mind. Goal kick it is. And a substitution in the offing. Mbappe in full control of the ball here. Splendid defending, and it needed to be. And in the second half, the signs are positive. They can't relax, Lee, but they ought to be pleased.
All the Chelsea players would be looking up at the clock. Time is ebbing away. They have such a delicate lead. Will they rue those missed chances?
Barkley! And the keeper had a role to play. They're still within touching distance.
Well, he's kept his team in the game. Simple as that.
Pedro. Now Conte. This looks promising. An important interception. And just the 1 minute left in normal time here. The electronic board has been held aloft. 2 additional minutes here. PSG simply must be opportunistic. Herrera! It's gone in! A goal for PSG beyond the goalkeeper to square things up.